Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars, week 55, day 2. Today is a red day. We're mainly going to be using the Yagway combo as we pretty much normally do. Yagway is insanely good to be using on this given day. Apparently this defend is still doing its normal bad self. I might finally go replace this team out, I'm not really sure yet. I just haven't really figured out any other alternatives because we can't use Queen Titania for it. And, I don't know, it just, he just has such a good one-shot, though, with the Lord Ironbeard. But the biggest issue now is so many people have so many stats in late game that it's actually not enough damage to do anything. And if it doesn't get a free kill, it's useless. So that's been a bit of an issue, which is why that win rate hasn't been as great. But it's still been winning, so I don't know. But anyways, we're probably going to be seeing a lot of that today. We're just going to be rolling with, it's probably the very first battle in all the battles, or not. We're a Tesla team, but I say that, but it has a really quick start, so we'll see what happens. Let's see, where'd my red team go? That's the very first one, that's why I can't find it. But anyways, we're still running with this. Divinia, Yagway, and Furnace, Megavore. We have been having a slight issue with Divinia in first slot, but as long as it gets started quick enough, it hasn't been too bad, but we'll go with this. Still been going fine, and yeah, it'll be creating us yellow anyway, so and he denies a color that we barely really need for the most part. So just double check one last time that's red, and let's get into it. And also, as you guys probably saw, we have a bunch of Moas riding around. You end up getting 5 extra glory for whenever you kill one of those. Also, speaking about getting a kill, Megavore doing what Megavore does. 8% instant kill. Good job. So that's that. We'll go get a Divinia here unless we have an extra turn. Obviously, Yagway would be the better option, but nope. Hit that down. Yagway it all. Take the red. Furnace everything. And so far, so good. That's what it's supposed to do. Megavore, are you enough damage? No! So close, yet not enough. Okay, we'll do that. And then we can actually Divinia kill. I'm going to go use Divinia because it gives us more mana, which basically means more points. There we go. The HP buff doesn't actually do anything. Just helps us not die. Doesn't actually help us with points, but the explosion does. And there we go. What do we have next? Oh no! Why that? That's another somewhat annoying one. Forest Troll Nyx anything Queen Mab. That is bad. But let's try this again. Maybe we'll get another Megavore instantly for a quick kill on that. That would help out a lot. Also, hello everyone. Hello William. Hello Ice RR. Hello Lemmy. Hello Emilo. Hello Famous. Hello Gustavo. Hello Mr. Jesse. Hello Jan. Hello Medieval. Hello Azom, my guy. Hello Ice RR and hello Drizzy. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Someone asked me to go and unblock them because I think he might have gotten blocked somehow. Let me go see if I can check everyone who's been blocked. I might just go do like a complete wipe of every single person blocked. Let's see. Why is it not bringing up the location? Let me go find out real quick. Really quick. Forgot to go do that earlier. Let's see. I actually can't find it at the moment. I know it's in my settings somewhere. It should be in the chat, but I'm not seeing it. Toggle that. Unless you click over someone and then it has a option to bring you there. Nope. Hide user. Timeout. Go to chat. No, that would just be their channel. Okay, there's plan B to that too. 1 second. Let's see. It should be under one of these 2 tabs. I'm pretty sure. I just want to get this done real quick. Nope. That's just analytics and stuff. That should be under this one then. Community. I would assume so. I used to be able to find this so ridiculously quick. I have no clue where it went over to though. It is just hiding. And they don't have stream settings either. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there's all the mods. I should probably go through that eventually too. And there's all the banned peoples. Why is it not in alphabetical order? Hopefully control find works. Let's see. There it is. Yes. Someone did ban him. Which one of my moderators banned him? Okay, he should be unbanned now. We're safe. There we go. Motown ended up getting banned. No wonder why we haven't been hearing from him for the last, like, week or so. But yeah, Motown, if you're here now, you're unbanned. There we go. Anyways. No clue how he got in the first place. Maybe someone misclicked or something. You never know. Alright, so he's gonna go do Forest Troll. I guess I just skull against him so we don't get entangled. Not much we can do to counter that at the moment. Ooh, that's not what we want to see. That is not what we want to see. This can do somewhat similar to what a, what's that one team called? The Goblin team that we saw yesterday did. Luckily, it didn't go completely, but it's still on that same level of annoyingness. So we got some mana. Ideally, green would be the most convenient to take for a couple of reasons. One is that he's about to double it, but the other is we're immune to mana drain, so if he tries draining that, it's going to do nothing. So we're safe against that nick, so yay. But we need to go get something to full mana. Ideally, another green would be optimal here, but we're just going to have to let him do his double and hopefully miss. Stop hitting every time! Okay, at least he's adamant about draining things that have full mana, or have immune to drain. So there's at least that. But now we have to worry about skulls. I almost just want to take a green, but we don't have any guarantee alignment already on the board somewhere else, so we'll take a skull for now. And probably just get Divinia down before we die. Don't want that happening. Yagway we can take, but the problem here is we're not going to have anywhere to use it. I think we might just be better off with a red surge, just so we have two different options, because we're probably going to have to Divinia right here due to the lack of options. We'll also get freeze off of us, or at least temporarily get freeze off of us. But yeah, now the only big issue is we have nothing to go use this on. I guess we could go hit Queen Mab. These two have barrier. Could get a guaranteed kill, which I guess is also a pretty nice option. So we'll go for that for now. Maybe he'll give us our alignment we need. Nope. I guess we just throw it then. Get a little bit of red, start getting Divinia back up. It's going to do no direct damage though. Just hits on double barrier. That's fine for now. Take a red over. Explode it all. Get our durability we need. Skull I should probably take instead of ignoring, because he's just gonna get skull anyways. Yep. Pretty much. So both of these have immune, so we could just take a red surge for Divinia, go from there. So we'll do that. Divinia, it should be out of kill range. We get all the mana we need, and finally it gets rolling. A little late, extremely late. Late enough that we just died, but it finally got going. There we go. And then we just away again, and then we win. If it could only have done that like 20 turns ago. But oh well. Oh, so hello Bruno, hello Raimondo, hello Captain, hello Bladesong, hello Drizzy. I thought you lose points doing instant kills? Yes and no. No, you don't lose points. You're just not counting as damage. So you could theoretically actually get a higher score by using instant kills, though more often than not you're going to get about the same or slightly lower. It really just depends on how much damage you're taking, which is one of the bigger issues with this team, and probably one of the reasons I think for next Guild War Day we're finally going to revamp this to something else. But the only real big issue we have is a first slot red is the main thing we're missing on this team. A really good first slot red. And that's, I believe, like the main thing holding it back. Because Divinia accumulates too much damage, which ruins the point of even using Megavore in the first place. We have to use one or the other. That or have a proper tank there. We can't be using all of this. I think is the biggest issue. Unless it goes really well, but normally it doesn't go perfectly. So we can get a skull here. I might as well go for it. Get a lot of mana out of it too. Oh! That wasn't a skull? I either took that the wrong way or it wasn't a skull. I'm pretty sure I took that the wrong way. But we'll just take a green. Oh, no, I can't. I have to take skull. We're Hunter's Mark. So you can kill us with a single skull there. So we don't want that happening. I think we Yellow Surge. Move that over. Divinia, go from there. Also get rid of the Hunter's Mark, though apparently we already got rid of it. But he'll hit us, and then we just win. Have to throw this a few times. Of course, he has that bandit thing. Very annoying. I think I need to finally go switch to hero class tomorrow. Another bandit. Even in death, he still wants to try getting that bandit in there. Okay, let's go get a Megavore so we can actually go hit through all of this. Do it on Hindblood just so it dies. Because we definitely want that. I should probably Divinia just so we don't get skull tapped. And that does give us alignment. And if we swing up on anything, do it on Infernus because he accumulates a little bit more mana. And down it goes. What do I think is a good team for Orb of Winter? I was using it into a version of Justice Team, even though it uses 2 blues. You can also just use it basically anything with Queen Mab, just to give you all the freezes you need. And just throw it with like a Valkyrie or any heavy blue mana generator. That will get you all the blues you need. And just keep spamming Orb over and over again. Okay, so this is partial Dwarf team. He's using a Dwarf team, but he's not fully using a Dwarf team. Interesting. Because he threw that Drawer of Eyes in there. That could potentially be really good, though first thought's a bit of an odd location for it. I would have assumed Lord Ember or something would have been in first, but we'll see how it goes. I guess for the barrier spam or something, but we'll take the green over. Fortunately, got very little mana out of that. Cascade was a bit better. Gets that really quick explosion. Oh no, the mana's already flowing. It has begun. We haven't gotten our instant kill yet either. So I do have a drop for that. I could red to yellow to green to hopefully some kind of follow-up. No free turn though. We do have a barrier on our most important troops, so that's nice to see. Still gonna take this and keep it randomly, get a free kill. Never know. Somehow got an extra turn in there. Got our free kill. And now we just need to figure out where we want to throw Megavore, and I'm pretty sure that's actually first slot where we want to go throw that. 2 free kills. Actually second slot because we get to Tyr's armor. Well, we get to Tyr's armor regardless, I guess. He's gonna get a summon. I guess we will do it on second slot just because he's about to do triple damage, and if we could stop him from hitting us, that'd be great. Okay, he did hit, but he hit on barriers, so that's fine. He's gonna get a summon. That's not good. He's actually gonna get multiple summons that I can't really do much about. Oh, he even took my 2 mana. Oh, he stole 2 mana when he did his ability. That's one of the effects that it has, is steal 2 mana, or drain 2 mana, one or the other. So yeah, steal 2 mana from the first enemy. That's... Wait, oh, you got it because you stunned us. It ended up placing a random stats effect, which was for the drain. That's funny, because normally it wouldn't be able to drain our mana, but because of the stun, it is. Because we have immune to it if we had our traits. Okay, no more summoning for you. Hopefully we'll have alignment by the end of this turn, if it would ever stop. There we go. And dead. And one final battle. Surprised not to see a standard dwarf team. Didn't see a single one. Ooh, he's using a Dragon's Eye team. That could be bad. How annoying is Dragon's Eye going to be today? That does remind me, I'm not currently using Dragon's Eye on any of my defend teams. I might need to go really annoying and start doing that. It doesn't count as damage or anything, but it's going to make it really easy to kill whatever it touches. Only problem is the AI might not focus correctly. But it would still be annoying and frustrating to deal with. So we'll let him have that skull. I could try stopping him. Which I probably should try stopping him. We can Megavore kill him right here. I believe that's exactly what we're going to do. Could take a red or something now, but there should still be one left. We'll do that. Get all the armor torn. Divinia, and then any follow-ups is fine. He's already dead. No, that transform. What do we do about you? Oh no, you're blocking my red now too, with how you got in there. So we'll just take a purple so we can get Furnace then. That should kill the last lot. 1 HP. Well, we can see Yagwe you then. There we go. Okay, so transform didn't really make any effect at all. And there we go. Oops, that's not what I meant to check. Where to go? Click on this. Why is it not loading? Hello, game? Game? There you go. That could have been a bit better. 9,373. It's not awful, but there was those shaky battles in there. But I don't know, I guess it's fine. I'll take it. So, pet. We do have this pet going today. It's not like completely new, but it is one of the more newer ones that has come into the game. So we're going to go get that. Should also try getting that 70 grind hopefully done tonight. Probably not on this stream, but we'll be working on that because I probably will be switching my hero class tomorrow because I believe I need it for Guild Wars. And even if we don't do it tomorrow, we'll definitely have to do it Friday because we are 100% going to need it for new faction coming out tomorrow. I mean, on Friday. Oh, so hello, Steve. And could I maybe show teams for PvP for people that don't have any legendary cards? What will still work and be very decent? Well, it depends specifically what you have that's non-legendary. Devour spam teams are pretty nice. Well, it really depends. There's two basic teams that you build with an early game. There's the teams that you can build that are slightly slower that win against everything, like even people who have like 10 times your stats. And then there's the teams that you build that are really quick against low-level teams. Which one do you need? Because building against higher levels, you're basically just putting Gluttony with some kind of Dragonian Monk Cockatrice combo. And in the case of the other way around, there's a lot more options for super quick. It depends what key legends you have, but with literally no legends, it would just be basically every heavy boost ratio in the game. Things like Azura, Lava Elemental, why can I not really think of many? Zephyrus, and basically anything that has a really solid boost ratio or good ability in general. That's a low rarity. Do you have a breakout video for Megavore Delve teams? We've mentioned them in various videos. I haven't done a video just on various Megavore Delve teams. I think the only one I've really shown are different variants of Weaver plus Megavore. I don't think I've specifically gone over a bunch of them with them. There's that, and then there's like Apothecary Cockatrice, I believe you can use in one of them as well. But it depends on the Delve, of course. Basically anything that can keep looping as many extra turns as possible. Because your main win condition is getting enough 8% to destroy the entire enemy team just with the trait. And maybe one of them with single target true damage. Hall of Guardian team with Mang without mythics. Well, you want me to go do a Hall of Guardian Delve with no mythics and just Mang? I believe we would lose, mainly because of Gargoyle. He does his damage in 2 instances, so he'd quickly be able to get our barrier off. We'd also have a problem with Silence. We would not be using a hero class that has immune to Silence, and the second we hit the first slot, it will silence us, meaning we won't be able to keep using Mang, which we need to do to be able to win. So I don't see how we'd be able to win with that. At least not in that faction. You could probably get away with it in every faction except for that faction. Mainly because you have to deal with a instant silence into a 50% score reduction. Or 2 50% score reductions. Really, all of them have score reduction. Not a single one of them doesn't have score reduction. It's either 25% or 50%, depending on which one it is. Good teams for level 200. Well, again, that depends what you have. Like if I start mentioning various epics or ultra rares, you might not have specific ones. Or various weapons. Because I would assume by that point you have all the legendary weapons. Like Mountain Crusher, Mang, stuff like that, the basics. And if that is the case, you would just build the entire team around Mang, most likely. Unless you're trying to do a low-level team. But again, there's 2 whole separate team categories. There's the quick kill for early game, and then there's the actual try to fight high-level players kind of team that you build. And they both run very differently. But yeah, if I had to build absolutely anything, it'd just be the entire team around Mang. If I had no clue what to do in early game, just rush to Mang and then build an entire team around Mang. It's not that good for fighting people who are low level, but it's really good at fighting basically everything else. And to do that, you'd most likely just put it in with, let's see, Valkyrie. It would be Mang, Valkyrie, Azura, and then one other support troop, like a Gluttony or something. Just so you cover all colors and just so you can keep getting Devours down. Actually, you might even put the Gluttony further up in the team, like second slot, just in case your hero dies. Because even with Titan barriers, it's eventually going to die. Mountain Crusher, Tesla, Jotnar. He said no legends, whoever was asking for it. Which is why I didn't mention that. But yeah, there's a lot of really good legends that auto-win you the game, pretty much. Dragon Soul does that, Tesla does that. Actually, maybe there isn't a lot of them. Actually, those are only first two that really come to mind. There are a few other ones, though, too, that aren't coming to mind at the moment. Yagway is one of those. Queen Titania. Things that basically, once you own them, you won't really struggle against people around at least your own level. Because they're really good quick kills for people of similar stats to you. At least in early game. No, pretty much throughout the entire game, too. I still use Yagway, Queen Titania a ton. Even my low-level account under level 100 still uses it. Oh yeah, I probably am confusing two people asking two different things. Probably am. What were you asking then? Let's see. Wait, what was your question then? I think I am confusing two different questions then. What was your specific question? So how is this not dead yet? Try entering Hall of Guardians and build a team with Mang and no mythics. We'd instantly lose if we did that. Well, maybe not instantly. We'd lose on the final battle. Unless we set our hero to something that has a means of silence. I guess we could use Divinia for spam cleanse, I guess. I guess that we could use that as an alternative. But yeah, we'll go try it. Might as well. I don't see why not. After we finish out this pet. So let's take the red there. Let him just do his thing. It's fine. Get our hit down. Should have something in kill range. Looks like the last slot would be in kill range. For that. Yep, most of the purple we need. Not all of it, though. And what else? What else? Let's take a green for now. Grab all that. Throw the Infernus down. Purple, go get some kind of drain, and just kill it. Also, I just realized too, we're not using the right hero class for that at the moment. We're not even using Titan, and I still need to get level to at least 70. Yeah, we currently have a Delve already going, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we do. But, I don't know. We would lose immediately to Silent Sentinel. Silent Sentinel Gargoyle. It has Silence every skull, 50% score reduction, 50% score reduction. Gargoyle just triple kills us if we don't have the barrier up. But yeah, we wouldn't be able to do that with something that low rarity. Not for that, anyways. You can get away with Mang in several delves. You can get away with it in All-Seeing Eye, Crypt, and Sea of Sorrows. Actually, really, all of them except for Hall of Guardians is the only one I don't feel like you'd be able to get away with it. That's the challenge? Well, we can't win if we're not using Titan. There's a 100% chance we won't win. Like, no amount of luck will get that done. Because it's just gonna silence us the second we go into it. And we could try stunning it, and then that's just a hassle of having to keep doing that. Actually, you know what? We can use Corvash. But when we're not using Titan, we can't really do that. There's a lot of stuff we can't do while we don't have Titan set. And that is one of them. Basically, all of Delves with Hero we can't do. Just build the team? The team would be... Okay, we'll go build the team real quick. Speaking of silence. Let's see. We're gonna move that over. Take our key real quick. Luckily, everything that's silenced we don't actually need. But yeah, if you were to do that, the team would be this. It would be, you can only use brown and yellow. So the team would end up being, let's see, let's go find a clear team. Do I even have a suggested team slot anymore? I believe I do. It's probably all the way at the top of the list. That's where I normally keep it. But I keep using it for other stuff. Yeah, it's currently my Explore team fail. Okay, I don't actually have a suggested team slot at the moment. Oh, let's just do it right here. I think I was using this for some of it. But, let's see. So your team, if you were going to do that, no mythics would be Mang, Corvash, Divinia, Divinia? Oh, I'm under human filter. And we need some kind of green, brown, or Salvini Mora. There we go. Okay, that would be everything you would need then. Oh, and banner would be the minus purple banner into blue, which is, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Who did I get rid of? Corvash. How did that even do that? My mouse wasn't even anywhere near that. But let's get Corvash back in there. But that would be your team, and that uses only browns and yellows. And you would just rush Mang, Divinia to make sure you get rid of silence on hero, since you're most likely using Titan, which doesn't have immune to silence. Corvash to get rid of his capability of silencing, plus his stone skin. And Salvini Mora to entangle them so you don't die. But yeah, that's what you would end up using for if you had to go no mythic to do Hall of Guardians. I would not advise it if you had, unless you literally had no other option, but it would work eventually. And obviously you'd use Titan hero class, and you'd make sure you want to have barrier, either in rage or the explosion, and of course the immune to everything basically that it has on final trait. Oh yeah, we've been using this egg team a lot. It's one of the strongest teams in the game at the moment, at least for PvP farming. It's not really good for that many things. But PvP farming is the one of the few things it is used for. Speaking about MOAs, we do get 5 glory every single time we spot one of them. Well, we actually have to kill it too, but you know, we're probably going to be able to kill it each time. Unfortunately, it's not really that huge, because we would get way more if it was just a +5 glory week for something. But, oh well, it's still an extra little bit of glory. Plus it makes teams weaker, which in itself is beneficial. Alright, so far this board's awful. Really awful. There we go. Okay, we finally get this team rolling now. Let's just do that. Use our key, get our kill, throw it down again. Probably ban to kill it. Or just do that to kill it. 7 damage. Hello, Motown. No worries, you are now not banned. I fixed that at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, apparently someone banned you at some point. Or maybe I did on accident somehow. I don't think I did, though. Hello, Crazy Casey. Welcome. Alright, we'll take our green. Throw that down. Throw the green again if we can actually get it. Somehow still not full mana. What's a good team for Dwarf meta without Dawnbringer, Jotnar, or Aurora? So basically you're trying to find something that has barrier. Do you have Divinia? It was available last week, right? No. Wait, was it Dragon Week last week? Wasn't it? Yeah, it was, because Egg Thief. It didn't feel like it because Egg Thief was the main troop and it's not actually a dragon. But yeah, it was Dragon Week last week. Did you happen to pick up a Divinia? Divinia fully traded does have barrier. and you'd be able to use it on red day. It also gives you extra HP, which you can use to get out of kill range. It's generally what I've been using. You do end up occasionally taking a lot of damage. That's somewhat unavoidable. But it has a chance for barrier, and it also, even if it doesn't get barrier, it'll at least give you HP so you don't die in one shot. It'll lower your score if you get hit by it, but it will at least make sure you don't die, which is the bigger concern. Oh, you just got barrier. That's not nice. Hopefully we could do the egg into a extra turn. That's exactly what we needed. And that little 5 damage gets rid of his barrier. That 5 damage might not seem like much, but very useful. Simply because of barrier removal. And in that case, it actually cleaned up the kill, too. Very rarely will it do that. And it doesn't count for an extra turn if it does that way. It calculates the extra turn at the end of its damage, not after the 5 damage. Oh no, we might die to standard Queen of Tanya. Yeah, we should be fine. As long as it doesn't kill us right now, it's good. But a Queen of Tanya is going to be heavy damage. Double bandits! And dead. I just realized we're still using the 4-year anniversary cake. I should probably go into some kind of other appearance. Well, actually, we'll do that this Friday. We'll switch into... Oh, no, never mind. We're not going to have the pet on Friday. It'll be a little bit after, because I'm not going to be buying the pet immediately. We'll be buying the gem... I mean, we'll be buying the weapon immediately, but we won't be buying all the way until we get the pet. That will come in about a week. So, actually, I guess we will go change our appearance then, so we don't look like the exact same we have been. Change it up some. Let's see, we need a good Moa hunting outfit. How about that? So maybe we go do the orc thing. Let's go make a good Moa hunting outfit. Let's see, where do you change inventory these days? Which I completely forget. I believe it's under here. Flash, change appearance. There we go. Okay, so we need a good Moa hunting outfit. Let's see. Actually, I might even go with the headgear for once. I very rarely actually use headgears. So we need that. We need, actually, I might as well make both of them that. Where's armor? Wait, do you set armor separately? Wait, you actually do set armor separately? Weird. Oh yeah, here's style. Doesn't matter if we have that. Get the big beard. I guess it also depends what pet we're actually going for, too. And none of these heroes matches this crown thing, or whatever you'd call that on our head. Let's see. Yeah, none of these work that well. Is what we're trying to go for here. Also, don't really care for the orc luck too much. But anyways, we need to go get... oops, no. Don't not save it. Oh, no, I didn't mean to... Ah! But anyways, let's go change our armor. Why did I have it separate? Style. Yeah, style. Let's go with you. And let's go change our pet too, because we're probably going to base it based on whatever pet we choose. What is a good hunting pet? Pets. Go with the goat now. Wait, is there a mini Moa? Let's see. Oh, the bird. Or don't upgrade it, but let's wield the bird. That'd be a good hunting pet. Too bad we don't have like one of those little arm falconry things. Well, I guess it's not a falcon, it's an eagle. Still, I'm pretty sure you can actually train them that way still too. Anyways, grab that. Let's change our appearance to match that then. Actually, she's almost already there. Just need to change our hair color. Though with her being a bunny, it makes her look like she needs to be hunted. So let's change that. I don't care for the orc though. I think we go with something else. Naga still works pretty nice for it. Alright, we'll just go with the classic. So we'll go with this. I think I'm actually going to go to my old luck and just use it with the eagle. Actually, let's see if we have a brown that matches the eagle. Or even wait, is there not a white? It's not a solid white, is there? Actually, it's not even a brown that matches it either. Come on now. Okay, that's got to be close enough. Plus, I need to change that one. Not only its color, but the one that goes around the entire face. There we go. There we go. Match our eagle. That'll be close enough. I'll take it. No, don't exit. Wait. You sure you want to exit? Do you want to save changes before exiting? Yes. There we go. Okay. Anyways, that's that. Okay, let's go back to doing stuff. Mini Moa to kill its parents. Wait, there is a Mini Moa? I need to go get it then. Is there actually a Mini Moa? I recall there being one. I just didn't see it when I was going through real quick. I'll go try looking around again. I know, it was probably just staring me in the face the entire time and I didn't see it. That's probably what happened. I don't doubt it. Okay, let's go get the little mini Moa. I know there's a few really cute birds. I forgot if there was Moa though, but there probably is. Troops, pets, mini Moa, mini Moa, mini Moa. There it is, mini Moa equip. And it still kind of works with the appearance too, so we'll keep it. Actually, I should probably change my hair colors then to match the bird a little bit more. Doesn't match it as well. Gotta match. Change appearance. Okay, let's see. Wait, we don't have a thing that looks like a little rooster thing, do we? I don't think any of these features would look enough like it. That one would be the closest, but it's nowhere near. But, I don't know, maybe we do that. Do we have a red? Like a lighter red, not like a really dark one. No, we don't have a light red. Well, actually, we don't even have a light yellow either. They need more customization options. That is not close enough at all. And I don't even think any of the blues work either. Because that's like a really dark blue, that's a really light blue, that's not exactly like it. I don't know, I guess we just go with standard black. Black goes with everything. Change it back to normal feature. There we go. It's also easier to see the Moa now. We'll go with that. We'll use the mini Moas against the larger Moas. 4 Moas. The Great Moa Wars. Where smaller Moas are taking out the bigger Moas. It's not going to be enough to kill, but at least it starts killing them. Apparently I missed an extra turn. Grab that. Get all the manas. Put die out, it's fine. Come on, all we need is 1 skull. Just give it to us. Stop taking turns! Okay, we'll take our round. Didn't get our skull dropped. What on earth do I take here? Let's move that for now. It'd be sad if we actually lose to him. Yeah, there's almost no way that could possibly happen. It's taking way too long to kill though. There we go, finally. Sure, Famous. Specifically, what teams were you looking for though? Because I think I got your question mixed up with a few other questions earlier. But what were you asking? Yep, there's a Moa. Now our little mini Moa gets to kill all the larger Moas. Poor things. But we need food. Gotta put food on the table. Hello, Anthony. Welcome. A quick PvP team with epic and below troops. Does that count hero? Or does that not include hero? Including hero, it would be along the lines of, didn't I mention it earlier? Mang, Azura was the full team. Mang, Valkyrie, Azura, Gluttony. Actually, specifically, Mang, Gluttony, Valkyrie, Azura. In that order. It wouldn't kill things around your level quickly, but it'd kill everything else. Things that kill things around your level quickly, you would have to build around what you currently have. And I wouldn't know what you have, because you would normally need one bigger troop to be able to do that with, of some kind. Yep, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I ended up celebrating it today, though it's not technically till tomorrow. Also, I already picked up some stuff for Black Friday deals. Been getting slowly, and it's trickling in slowly over time through the mail. Let's see, we'll go grab that. Mainly just gifts for people and some little small accessory things I've been needing. I'm just gonna kill the super easy battle. I haven't seen someone use Tyree in ages. It's not that bad of a troop. It's just, I don't know, no one really uses it in late game. It's probably a pretty popular early game option, particularly for people who love using maps. Because there's a little bit of a scarcity of maps in early game. But, I don't know, this late in the game, you almost never see it. Well, it's mainly because this is a newer player. If I had to guess their level, they're probably under 100. Though interesting that someone with that low of stats is smart enough to actually set this as their defend team. They already realized that doing a bad defend team is their best defend team. Could you fight my red Guild War team with dwarves in casual PvP? Sure. It'd probably get crushed because we can easily kill it as a player. Though the stats would be a bit different, because we don't have all the extra bonuses. And it is more in favor of the dwarf team when you have those bonuses. So we won't have that advantage, but we'll still be about the same. Let's see, Guild War Red. Also, we'll be a player, so we can be smart about it as far as what we focus as well. Whereas the AI won't do that. But we'll go give it a shot, see what happens. Guild War, where's my defend? Guild War Red, defend red. There we go. I can't even remember the last time I've actually invaded with this. Probably, like, never. I've just defended with it, and that's it. Okay, so all we need to do now is just take a blue. Fortunately, it didn't surge. Take a yellow, get our mana to full. Now we have two different ways to kill. Anything with over 65 can go kill right here. Before we do, though, let's just grab one more skull. So we'll get rid of Yagway here. We'll get rid of... Okay, apparently I should have double checked to see if that was enough damage. Should have just went for Megavore. But we can High Forge kill it. And as you can see, it's pretty easy. Obviously the AI will not be this smart about what it targets though, or what mana it accumulates. But it'd be really easy to consistently kill it when it does do the right options. It just very rarely does the exact right options. And now he's got to deal with an annoying barrier on that. And it's over. Yeah, that's basically what it looks like. Oh, I thought you meant to do it the other way around. What? We've already done that many times in Guild Wars already, doing the opposite of that. We do that every single Red Guild War day every month. We already know what that looks like. And it's basically just a scramble to try to kill the red troop. The one that does triple damage to reds. There's two things you want to do in that battle. You want to, or three things. You want to lower the armor of the, it's one of the reasons why I use Megavore. Yeah, you want to lower the armor of the brown-blue dwarf troop down to very low or 0, or at least lower than you. You want to dispose of the red one, and then you want to kill High Forge as quickly as possible before he has time to do anything. To like resummon into that spot. You obviously don't want him doing that. So Corvash stole my mana. Would have had full mana. Corvash does get a pretty quick first drain now with that new troop that came in. It feels a little bit like pre-nerf Corvash actually, which is kind of cool. Can be slightly annoying some battles though. But yeah, he gets really quick mana initially. Way more than he's ever been able to get in the past. But then every single cast past that is nerfed back to 15 instead of its original 14 like it used to be way back when. And a smash. How did that not die? I should have just taken a skull. Why don't I bother with Dawnbringer? I have in the past. I just currently don't with the team I use. But no, Dawnbringer is really good on Red Guild War Day. It's good on all the Guild War days, Red in particular, because there's normally not too many other barrier options, and barrier is pretty potent on specifically Red Day due to the amount of single targets and high concentration damage that exists on Reds. So he's going to create a bunch of brown. That's oh, I forgot to take purple. That's beneficial to us. So that's nice. I need you to create a little bit more than that, though. Grab those two, take our red, get our destroy, get all the barriers off, and that should be enough to kill. Is Skeleton Key almost like Ubistet's? Somewhat. It's like Ubistet in that it tends to double kill. It requires you to get a kill for it to be very beneficial. And they're both related to a resource, or, you know, something that needs to be high. In the case of Ubistet, you need a lot of troops on the board as well as just a lot of attack, just so that it can boost ratio off it. Whereas in Skeleton Key, you need a lot of gold. Skeleton Key stays good though. Ubistet gets weaker as more troops die because you have less boost ratio. Whereas you always keep the gold and it just keeps getting higher and higher. Biggest issue with both of them though is they get countered by barrier. And the other big issue with Skeleton Keys, it's only good with people around your stats. It is not good for things that have higher stats than you. If you can't one-shot them with Skeleton Key, then it's not worth using Skeleton Key against them. So anything that starts getting really high, like Delves, Raids, Invasions, Tower of Doom, stuff like that, you wouldn't actually use Key for. Maybe for the earlier levels if you didn't have other options, but definitely not for the later ones. It's mainly just a PvP weapon, whereas Ubistet can be used for Raids, Invasions, Delves, everything. There's anywhere where it isn't good. It's a lot more versatile. Also, Skeleton Key will always do nothing if one of them is barriered, or if both of them are barriered. Whereas Ubistet still double kills if it still kills one and the other one's barriered, it'll still double kill. In that same regard, you would still extra turn in the case of Skeleton Key, but you would not kill the second troop, whereas Ubistet would. Ah, he had to get that. Why does that even have a 25% chance to create that? That's such a useless troop. All it does is get in the way and make things take longer. Grab all that, and there we go. Is Thief Class only good just to get the key? Or are there other benefits? Key is somewhat, or Thief Class is somewhat good when used with Key, oddly enough. And the main reason for this is it does 7 damage to last slot. Actually, 2 reasons. One is it has Stealthy, which makes it so they can't hit our hero. And 2 is it does 7 damage to last slot, which is very beneficial to lower them into Key range, in case they don't have enough, in case Key doesn't have enough damage, or to get rid of barrier real quick. So it tends to be pretty good synergy with it. because we can use Dragon Egg to get rid of the front barrier, and we can use the extra turn to get rid of the back barrier. So that Skeleton Key is open to kill both of them. Which things like Titan would not be able to do. Or any other hero class other than Thief would not be able to do it. So it's one of the few instances where the best hero class to use the weapon is actually the hero class that it comes from. Very few heroes, or very few weapons are actually like that. I think the Giant one is, the one for Titan, the one for Thief, and maybe like one or two others, but very, very few are actually like that. But it is one of them where the most optimal hero class to use the weapon is the hero class itself. I guess they're trying to get a little bit better with that with more recent weapons, as it would make more sense that the best hero class to use a weapon with would be the class you get it from. Yeah, Thief has a lot going for it. It's not the best hero class. I'd still place it around 3rd or 4th. Probably more towards 4th. But it has 50% mana start, which is always good. It has really high concentration damage to Flash Lot, which is the first hero to have something like that. It has 30% skull dodge. It has that 7% instant kill thing, so if you get a kill, you sometimes get extra kills. And overall, it's not horrible. Titan's still way better. It basically, you have to compare every hero class to how much is it like Titan. And that's basically how you determine how good it is. Okay, we'll go and take a red. And let's let it die here. Start destroy. You need a defend team for Brown Day, no mythics. You could probably run Tapon teams, like Queen Titania and stuff. Do you have that? You can use... Oh, I don't know what first slot you would actually use if you don't have Flame of Fire with that team. But you'd run something in first slot with Yagwe, Tapon, and Queen Titania. It would be a pretty solid Brown Day counter. Really, anything built around Tapon would be pretty good. It does first turn brown to red, which will immediately, obviously, deny all the brown from the board, so that you don't have to... The enemy won't have them to use. Generally, any of the first turn troops like that tend to be pretty good on their day, like using a Spirit Fox on Yellow Day, or using a Mercy on Purple Day, and stuff like that tend to be pretty decent. Anything that can immediately deny out the color. Okay, I don't think that's enough damage. This Corvash should be a little annoying this time around. Mainly because of where I placed my mana generator. If I was to deliberately put it a bit further back, it wouldn't be as bad, but I didn't, so he's gonna keep getting drains on me. I don't know why he's not going for it, and it's annoying because I've been waiting for him to try to go for it. Now I wasted all my turns, and in a bit of a weird situation, because the second I take my mana right here, he's just gonna drain it, so I'm gonna deliberately not get it again. Hopefully he'll take skull or something. Oh, no, he still does not want to go for it, but we have enough to kill, so it's fine. Let's do that. Get our summon. A little bit of a detour, but it's back and rolling. Let's get a kill. We get our little thing right there. I didn't actually need that, but oh well. Nice and beneficial. This is a really tanky team, gosh. It's not strong, but it is super tanky. Any day now. And finish it off. Who can you use with Yagwe if no queen? Divinia tends to be pretty good. Divinia plus Yagwe is pretty much just as strong as Yagwe plus Queen Titania. It's just Yagwe plus Queen Titania is a bit quicker, but Yagwe plus Divinia is a bit safer. It's why for invading I use Yagwe Divinia, But for defending, I use Yagway, Queen Titania. Like, you can still use both interchangeably. But when you need to be safe, you tend to put a Divinia in there. And when you're trying to be more reckless and try to get the quick kill, you tend to do it with Queen Titania. Both work really well, though. Really just depends on the game mode. Like, if I was invading in Guild War, I mean in PvP, I'd be definitely using Queen Titania Yagway version. But for defending and stuff in Guild Wars, where you need to be a little bit more consistent, using it with Divinia is perfectly fine. Okay, he just drained my mana. That's annoying. I guess we'll go try getting it back. Deliberately let first slot die out. Famine, what are you doing? Are you trying to win, Famine? That's not what you're supposed to do. Actually, he's really good at winning. I don't personally use him because he's too slow of a troop, but he is really good at winning. Out of every single mythic, I wouldn't be surprised if he has the highest win rate in the game. It's not the quickest of wins, far, far from it, but he's really good at not losing. Especially against teams that don't have any mana drain immune. At least he didn't kill my mana accumulator. Oh, he didn't get a surge on the second one, though. End your turn. Okay, now it basically comes down to luck of death marks. Please don't kill Key. Okay, killed first slot. Luckily, that's the least consequential one on our entire team. Well, we can still win. It's not over until every last egg is dead, as well as the thingy. The egg thief. Oh, no! Why did I have to say that? Come on, baby dragons. Go reform our entire team. We got this. We'll slowly start our army of baby dragons. We will not lose this battle. What do we have? We're going to lose this battle. No. That's an awful summon. I actually need this thing to die. I don't even want to cast it. Actually, I probably should cast it. He's about to drain my mana. Come on, don't hit that. Hit the first slot. I almost wanted to deliberately die just so we don't have to deal with it. Here, have a skull. There you go. Okay, let's go in. Oh no, you're blocking my yellow. Why do you do that? Okay, we're going to have to hit this on Famine. Hopefully we'll get the kill. He's going to get a skull kill, isn't he? No, he's not. I got to go for it, though. Do this on Famine. Never mind. Come on, eggs. Don't die on me. Move that over. We're winning this battle. Let's see. There we go. We got a Shegra. That's fine. Okay, we already got one free hit. Hopefully it's an extra turn. And do we have a double skull drop somewhere? It doesn't look like it. We'll stick a normal skull, get him little burns. Keep hitting us. Too bad you don't do extra damage to burned enemies. Oh, no, you do. Never mind. You have the 2 times. You don't have it as high as Hero, though. Hero has 3 times. I forgot. They ended up actually changing its traits a while back, which made him a little bit more viable. I should say she. It's actually a female. Okay. We might lose. Hopefully one of those becomes a baby dragon. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem here. We'll take the last little bit of yellow. Somehow did not get the full. We'll kill that. Oh no, it comes down to Death Mark. That or hitting it with 2 skulls before we die off of Death Mark. Either or. Probably going to kill it. I think we lost. No! We came so close. Famine, don't do this. I know it's only Death left, but it was because of Famine. We'll move that over. Oops, I don't want to do that. He gets extra turn yellow. Hey, speaking of extra turn yellow. Oh no, that kills us. We somehow have to extra turn while getting yellow right now. That did not happen. No! Not like it matters. But, rip. Famine killed us. How on earth did we die to Famine? Alright, we'll take that down. Get our mana. That team used to be very, very overly used. Before Immune to Mana Drain ever came into the game, everyone was running Scion, Famine, Death. I was surprised someone was still running it. It's not horrible. but it's really inconsistent. Though apparently it was consistent enough to get us that battle. Good evening, Danny. Welcome. Is there a viable replacement? No. The closest thing you could do that's a replacement is a Cockatrice, but it's not even remotely the same. They're both used for two completely different things, even though they both can drain spam. Cockatrice is pretty bad if it's the only brown on your entire team. You normally have to use a Cockatrice with at least one other brown, sometimes even two other browns. I'm pretty sure that's not enough damage, but we're still trying it. And it isn't, of course. I just needed to firebomb itself. Good. If no Flame of Fire, can you use Urska Crown? Yes, but you probably want to use your hero not in first slot, so you can actually utilize the summoning aspect of it. You probably want to have hero in second slot in that case, so you might need to change the team around some. But yeah, you can use Urska Crown. You get that for free from completing out the Urskea Kingdom, so really easy to obtain too. It's one of the few weapons you actually obtain specifically from a quest line. Actually, I believe it's only one of two weapons that you get from that. There's War and Peace at the end of KZL, and then there's Urska Crown in the middle of Urskea. Hello, Haley. Welcome. So many MOAs. Alright, that's all the damage we need. Poor little MOA turkeys. Being killed by the little MOA. Smaller MOA versus larger MOA. What is the new weapon like in the market? You mean the one available for $5? Or the one coming this Friday? I actually didn't peek at the one coming this Friday yet. I'll find out when it actually comes out. But as far as the one currently available, I believe it was useless. It's just that one Celestial Staff. People might want it because I believe this is the first time it's been available since it was released like almost 3 years ago. So it hasn't been available for a very long time, if I'm not mistaken. But no, this weapon's useless. It deals a little bit of damage split amongst all enemies and then restores 10 life. This is an extremely dated weapon. Even when it first was released, it was barely even anything. It's pretty bad. Now it's so dated that it looks like you're basically just wasting your turn by casting it. But you might want it for completionist purposes, but it's pretty bad otherwise. You have turkeys by your house. They are pretty mean. Aw, they're not mean. They're really cute. Oh no, I've never actually had turkeys by me. I've seen turkeys in real life and like petted them and stuff, but I've never actually like owned one. Only owned chickens, a rooster, and whatever that bird is that has red cheeks. I was really young and we called it Pikachu. I think it was like 6 years old or something, or 5. It was when Pokemon was like huge. So we got, of course they couldn't get me a Pikachu, so they got me that one bird that had those red cheeks and a yellow face like a Pikachu. It was really cute. That's about as close you're gonna get. That's, Is Guardian Crown worth crafting? No. Well, yes and no. You would never use it, but of course for completionist purposes, you generally want to get every weapon that's ever available. But most birds are aggressive. They're territorial. They're really loud at night? That's interesting. I didn't think they would be that loud. A canary? I don't know exactly what it was called. I would need to look it up. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. Hope you all enjoy Thanksgiving tomorrow. And, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing next Guild War Day. Killing a bunch of MOA roosters, apparently, for food. And, getting a bunch of glory by doing so. And, of course, this Friday, or the main thing that's happening this week, is this Friday we will be getting the, what's it called? The new faction coming into the game. It is going to be the 5th faction. It is probably going to be the most useless faction that has ever been added to the game, simply because it's not correlated to an actual kingdom. it's going to be correlated to Primal, which is useless because Primal does not have a star level on it. So, yeah. You're probably still going to want to do the event, though if you don't currently have a level 20 kingdom that you can just keep farming, you might just want to keep it as a level 20 kingdom. I personally won't be doing that, but it would be a great way to farm resources. Oh yes, code! Let me go do a code. My bad. Let me go do a code before we leave. Sorry, anyone who already left. Yeah, let's go do a code real quick. I did forget code. And Salty did give me more, so I will go do that. I need to go, like, do something so I remember to give out code, like, midway through the stream or something. I remember on, like, morning streams on Friday and Saturday, but sometimes the nightly stream, I forget about it. Alright, let me just make sure it works. It looks like it does. Let me use it on the other account. Boom. And paste, copy, and there it goes. There's the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com or underneath the game code section. Your invite code can be found underneath your settings menu. Whatever your game says there is what you put in. The redeem code is right over there in chat as well as above. You just copy paste it and gives the same reward as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, and 2,500 gold. There we go. But anyways, guys, thanks for coming down. I'll see you all tomorrow, 1 hour prior to now. Feel free to like the video if you've enjoyed, and yeah, well, next big thing, going over the new kingdom, or I keep saying kingdom, going over the new faction this Friday. Have a wonderful week, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Goodbye.